today's book is from the Rugby Academy series, the first book in the series, which is called Combat Zone. And Combat Zone is about a boy called Woody. And Woody has a problem. He's got more than one problem, really. So Woody's really into football, but as you can see, this book's called Rugby Academy. And Woody loves football, but he loves his dad also, but his dad is an RAF pilot. And his dad is called away to fight in a war to try and rescue another country a long way away. And because of that, and because his mum's not around, Woody has to go to a new school, and he has to go to a boarding school. And the problem for him is, well, A, he doesn't want to go away from his school with his friends, and B, he doesn't like this boarding school because they play rugby, and he is a footballer. And the book begins with this, and I suppose the book's all about, like, when in life you get challenges and things come up and you feel like you're not in control, and you've got a plan, but your plan's not going to work. So instead of your plan A, you kind of need to think of a plan B. And this is what this story is about. But I'll read you the beginning because this is where Woody really feels like his life is completely out of control. The silver BMW made a sharp swerve to avoid a deer that was frozen in its headlights. Woody held his breath. A part of him wished the car had come off the road, but only so this journey would stop, not because he had a death wish or something like that. But the car didn't come off the road. Woody watched his dad's arms tense as he controlled the car with perfect skill. That's how Woody's dad always was. It was part of who he was, a man who liked to travel at speed, a fighter pilot in the Royal Air Force. Woody stared out the car window. Its headlights lit up the forest on either side of the road. Thick tree trunks flashed by. "I don't want to do this," Woody said. "I liked my old school. I liked my friends. I'm just about to start my GCSEs." His dad didn't take his eyes from the roads. "Borderlands is a great school," he said. "It was my school. You'll make friends. You'll play lots of sport." "The wrong sport," Woody snapped. His dad paused before he spoke again. Woody knew he was working on what to say so that he would win the argument. This is an argument between a father and son, where the father needs his son to do something and the son doesn't want to do it. But really, he doesn't have much choice. So Woody goes to the school, and what Woody has to do really is he has to find a way of enjoying what's been given to him. So he's at a school. It's a nice school. He's made some nice friends. The only problem really is, once he's settled in, is that he has to play rugby instead of football, but he's really good at football, and a lot of the skills in football he learns are useful in rugby as well. Not all rugby players end up like in scrums and mauls, and a lot of rugby players end up on the wing and end up kicking the ball as well. So that Woody learns that, and so by realising he's got to take on something new and try something new, he becomes quite good at rugby, and in the end he becomes really good at rugby, and they go on to win trophies, which is really exciting for rugby. So that's kind of like what the story is about. It's about being open-minded, and he knows he has to support his dad even though he doesn't want to go to this school. In fact, early in the story, one of the things that happens is he runs away from the school and then goes home, and when he arrives home, his dad's already gone. His dad's already been deployed, which means has been sent to the war. And Woody realises that actually he's just got to go back to school and get on with it, because as well as supporting himself, he's got to support his dad too. So that's what the story's about. I hope you enjoy it. This is the cover of the book that you might be reading, Combat Zone, is different to this. This is a book that's got all three of the books from the Rugby Academy series in it, and each one's about a different boy who's playing in this rugby team. And in book one they play in the British Championship, in book two the European Championships, and the third one is set in New Zealand. So if you've ever seen The Hacker on television, there's a description of that in the third book as well. Anyway, I hope very much that you enjoy reading it, and I hope the next time you face a challenge or something new like Woody, maybe you can give it a go. Thank you.